guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany. I'm a Washington Realtor with a love for creating beautiful spaces on a budget. Today I'm going to show you my most recent trip to the Goodwill Outlet or the Goodwill Bins. I found so many amazing deals this day, so much so that it was too much to fit in one video. So what you are seeing here is part 2 of what I found this day at the Goodwill Outlet. As usual, I did come away with some project pieces, so I'll show you what I did with those. I'll show you how I might style some of the pieces, and in the end, as always, I'll share exactly how much I spent. If you missed part 1, I will have that linked down in the description below so you can go back and watch that. But for now, let's get to part 2 of what I found this day. I kept eyeing this cabinet here. It had wheels on the bottom and some of them were missing, so I was trying to figure out how to make it work, and then I realized that I could just remove those wheels. This is going to be used as a nightstand in my son's room, and there's carpet in there, so I figured it would be fine without them. For this repair, I am using E6000. Once I had this glued on here, I did clamp it until it dried so I would get a nice tight fit. These candle holders have a price tag of $8.99 each on the bottom of them, and I put these faux taper candles in there, but they wanted to tip around, so I decided to use this mounting putty to help keep these in place. I like to have this on hand for applications like this, or if I have a picture on a wall that just doesn't want to stay straight, it can be helpful for things like that. I'll go ahead and link this down in the description below, along with any other products used in this video, in case you would like to go check them out. I thought this was a cute fall decoration. I also found these flowers here. Now, bear with me, I am definitely not a florist and have no knowledge of how to arrange flowers. I just cut these up and popped them in there. One thing that I find so fascinating about shopping secondhand items is there's a story behind some of these, and this basket is definitely one of those. It had hot glue all over it. I'd be curious to know what the story was with this, but it wasn't a big deal to pick it off and remove it. It was also fairly misshapen, but it wasn't too hard to just bend it around and work it and get it back to its original shape. This tulip basket here is currently selling at Target for $20. When possible, I think it's nice to try to incorporate even little things like tissue boxes into your home decor. I love using things like this to add some warmth and texture to a space. Here I'm showing you how this can act as a foundation for a grouping of items. I believe this stand here is intended for books that you would read, but I thought it could also work as a cookbook stand. One feature of this particular item that I really liked is that it can fold, so when it's not in use, you can just store it away and it won't take up much space. This cutting board here is very heavy and very nice quality, but it needed some work. So once I had sanded this down, I didn't show this, but you would want to put some type of protectant on top of it. This is a vintage Pyrex serving basket. I really liked the handles on the side and just thought it was a fun, unique piece that you wouldn't find in a standard store nowadays. These scalloped baskets are very nice, very high quality. They were originally from Anthropologie, but they are no longer in stock, so I couldn't find a price on them. You may have noticed when I grabbed them out of the bins that the handles were unraveling, so I ended up just using the same material and wrapping it around and tying a knot in it. It seems fairly secure to me. If for some reason those handles started to unravel again, I could always just remove them. This Christmas canvas here, I'm not sure if you can see this, but there are little battery powered lights on that tree. These frosted pine cones just felt so wintry to me, so I'm really excited to add these to my winter decor. The homeschool mama in me was excited to find this unique, fun ruler. I'm not sure how useful it will be for us without inches, but nevertheless, I thought it was a fun find. here I'm combining this greenery and vase that I found this day. And I've said this before and I'm sure I'll say it again. I love these wire cutters. These are my most used tools. So if you are in the market for some heavy duty wire cutters, I will have these linked down in the description box below. I plan to redo our son's room, so I've started to gather items here and there for that project. When I go to do that, I'll be sure to bring you guys along. The name had fallen off of this trophy here, and when I saw it in the bins, I thought it could possibly work as a bookend. Large baskets like this can be really expensive new, so I like to snag things like this for holding throw blankets or throw pillows. Of course, this isn't exactly home decor, but I often find brand new wrapping paper, so this is a great way to save some money. And here are the last miscellaneous items that I picked up this trip. And that wraps up round 2 of what I found this day at the Goodwill Outlet. If you enjoyed this video, would you please do me a favor and hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future videos. Now let's get down to those numbers. Before tax, my total for round 2 was $48.59. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.